Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm making homemade biscuits. I'm going to make some and bake a batch up, and then I'm going to make some more just to put in the freezer for us to have, and that way we can just pull a biscuit out and a couple biscuits out and bake them and have egg sandwiches or whatever. But I'm going to freeze them on a cookie sheet until they're solidly frozen, and then I'll put them in like gallon freezer bags. So it's a simple recipe, and let's get started making it. So in this bowl here I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, just regular flour. Okay, and then in this little bowl here I have 3 teaspoons of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of sugar. We're just going to mix all this together. Just get it whisked together. Really simple, with very few ingredients. Okay. Alrighty. Now I've got a stick of butter, unsalted butter, in my refrigerator that I've already chopped up. Let me get to that. There we go. There's the butter. Let's get that scraped off of there. And let's go ahead and get this mixed up, and then we'll add the buttermilk. I like to start off with my little dough, I forget what they're called, but dough scraper? Dough masher? I don't know what exactly they're called. But you want your butter to be cold, so I usually start out with this, and then I'll use my hand or hands to mix it up. But it's nothing like homemade biscuits, that's for sure. As long as you have these basic ingredients: flour, salt, sugar, butter. You can use regular milk. You don't have to use buttermilk. I just happen to have a half a gallon of buttermilk I want to start using up because I don't want it to go bad. I don't really drink it. I just basically buy it just to use for recipes and stuff. Okay, I'm going to get in here with my hands and see what we... Because you want the butter to be kind of like a little granules. I guess if you had a food processor, you could do it in that, but I don't have one of those, so I'm just going to use my hands and get it mixed up the best I can. Okay. Kind of therapeutic too. Any kind of bread making to me is therapeutic. And it kind of, in my mind, it takes me back, to what it had been like in the olden days. And you didn't have all the fancy stuff. All you had was your ingredients and your hands. So, let's get in there. Alright. And once I get the buttermilk combined, then I'm going to start cutting the biscuits out. And then you want to put them in the fridge after you cut some. And put them in the fridge and let them sit for like 10 minutes. So that way the butter, goes back to the cold state. 10 to 12 minutes, basically. Okay, that looks pretty good. Alright. Okay, now we're going to get a spatula. I'm going to add the buttermilk. Nothing technical. I just want to stir it in, fold it in, just until you've got all the flour moistened up. Okay. There's a little bit more flour right there. Get it mashed in there. Okay. Scrape that off. let me get it onto the cutting board and I'll bring you right back. Okay, I've got it on the cutting board, and so now I'm just going to, you're not really going to need it, but just kind of get it, try to incorporate it here into one ball. A little bit of flour. And yeah, I just dropped the piece off the counter. That's okay. We'll get it later. Throw it in the trash. Okay. Don't want to overwork it too much. And I'm not going to roll it. I have my rolling pin, but I think I'm just going to pat it out with my hands until I get the thickness that I want. And of course the phone would ring when I'm busy doing this. Okay, here we go. Now, I've got it patted to probably, looks like maybe like a 1/2 inch thick. Try to get it all the way around. And I'm just going to use my little cookie cutter, a round cookie cutter, I should say. And we're going to see how this works. So I couldn't find my regular biscuit cutter. See if I can get it out of there without messing it up. There we go. Not too bad. It's a pretty good sized biscuit. Put that over there. And the dough is kind of soft, so hopefully, wow, these are going to be nice big biscuits. Let's see how many we can get. And like I said, this just makes a small batch. I guess you could use a smaller cutter, but you got to remember Ed's going to be eating these too. And he likes, if you want to put eggs. Okay, we'll try not to work this over too much. Pat it down. Sun's shining here in Arkansas. It's going to be a pretty day. So I thought I'd do some baking early. Let's see if I can get... Another one. Let's see if I can get one more out of this. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to make more batches, so I'll just add that to it. Okay, so that's 5 big biscuits, pretty thick biscuits. Okay, so I'm going to get these in the oven. I've got it preheated, or I'm going to put these in the fridge first, I'm sorry. Put these in the fridge for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then let the butter come back to the solid state, and then I'm going to bake them in a preheated 400 degrees, and when I put them in there, then I'm going to turn it down to 325 and get them baked up. And they're going to bake for about probably 14 minutes, and I will bring you back and show you the finished results. Okay, the biscuits are all done. I did 2 more batches, and I put those in the freezer right now. They're on cookie sheets, and they're freezing, and then I'll put them in freezer bag once they're all done. That way I can just take them out individually. But I also decided to try a different version. I just cut them smaller, but I added some cinnamon to them, along with the, the regular ingredients, but it smells wonderful. And then here's, of course, there's your regular biscuits. I mean, they're not perfect, and that's fine. So I think I'm going to try one of the cinnamon ones just to see what they taste like. That's the inside. They're nice and moist. And we're definitely going to put a little bit of butter just on one side here. And then and the bottoms didn't get very brown. Now, these I baked at 325 for 12 minutes until they started to get just a little bit of golden brown. So let's try one. Just enough sweetness. That's really good. You could also put a little bit of honey on there if you wanted to, but butter's just fine with me. Oh my, that's really good. So it's a versatile recipe. You can add whatever ingredients you want, I guess. You could put like fresh rosemary for a savory biscuit. You can make a spicy, cheesy biscuit. Just toss in some shredded cheddar cheese and a little bit of pepper flakes, which would be really good. I'm going to have to try that next. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up and hit the like button, subscribe. Hit that little bell so you'll be able to catch more videos when they come up. So I thank y'all for watching, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.